You're listening to the Sonic Drive Show with DJ Shay.
This is Up FM 107.5.
And here we go, into the home stretch per se. We are waiting on Luca. Are we waiting on Luke? Is he coming?
Nah, Luke's... He's had a fail.
He's had a no-show. Should we bring him?
No, he's on the bus.
He's a famous artist on the bus.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but he is.
Okie dokie. Well, look, I tell you, let's get the show on the road, and let's talk to Brendon, who is, of course. Now, wait a second. Let me hook you up with some headphones. Hold there for a moment. Oh. Here we go, testing. Yep, I'm up. Here I am there. Hello.
All right.
Hello, look at that. Now, we're talking to Antiform in the form of Brendon. Now, I tell you what, a huge success, Antiform. Your latest album, or your first album, debuted 25th of May. It was a Monday, did you know? How was it?
Yes, it was the Monday. It was Monday about 3 weeks ago now, wasn't it?
Monday 3 weeks ago. You've got it.
Yeah.
Now the album is called City of Exile. A very, very cool album. Now I've only had to listen to it once, but there was definitely some tracks which I definitely need to revisit. How does it feel to be finally a successful electronica, live act? How does it feel?
Well, if you want to call us successful, I guess you could. I mean, we're still struggling artists, and well, you know how it goes in New Zealand. But no, it's good to finally have our album out, and it's been a long time coming. We've had people screaming at us for years, going, "When are you putting out an album? When are you putting out an album?" So it's we finally answered the call and said, "All right, we're doing it."
And I tell you, you've answered the call with all guns blazing. Now, just having a look at the album artwork. Who did the artwork on it? Because that is very, very cool.
It was the cover was actually Josh and myself, mainly Josh, but I had to throw my input in there and tell him to do this and do that. So
yeah, I tell you, it's very cool. It's sort of like a devastated city scene with like a bulldozer type thing, sort of coming over a hill. It's awesome, absolutely cool.
And it's I got commented that why is a bulldozer crushing the rock shop? Because it's got a bunch of our instruments and stuff sticking out of the rubble. So
now tell us, because it's just you here, how many people were in the group?
The Antiform's been 3 people in the production side of things, has been for quite some time.
Yes.
And just recently we've taken on board for our live show our MC that we've worked with heaps, MC Twin Cam.
Yep.
And our guitarist, which we've done a lot of work on the album with, Sam Kingston.
Yes.
And so he's playing live with us, playing guitar live with us, and Cam's going to be playing with us whenever we tour, etc.
I saw you guys down at the Summerfest, I think it was, the Our House down at Western Springs. That was absolutely rammed for you guys. And I must say, a big word up to Cam. If you're out there listening, you did an absolutely huge job there. You all did.
That was awesome.
You did, but sweat, perspiration dripping from the roof was just insane. I tell you what, there's some huge collaborations, artists that you've worked with on this album. With any highlights or anyone in particular that you really enjoyed working with doing the album?
It was all pretty enjoyable. Just to, some people obviously couldn't be in the same place at the same time, and we had people like Awakened State, who had just heard in the background before, is from Canada, and obviously we had to do things over the internet. So that was an interesting one because we hadn't done one completely over the internet.
The power of the internet, before, though, it's becoming really, really popular on that.
Yeah.
How did the idea of a live electronica act come about anyway? Because you've been around on for a while now, 10 or so years, isn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't quite say 10, but no, we formed in about 2002, I think.
2002, yes.
Yeah, so it's been, what, eight years.
Whose idea was it? Were you sort of sitting around playing some breaks and playing some stuff, and you picked up your bass and you decided, hey, let's do a band?
Well, we were all sort of had our own direction where we were going in our sort of music careers, I guess, hobbyist DJs and, playing here, there and everywhere at quite young ages. And we're all dabbling with producing individually for quite some time. And I met the other two, obviously, through DJing. With a bunch of old school friends.
Now, I believe that the bunch of old school friends is called Shadow Systems.
Someone's been digging up.
Yes, and you even had DJ Biggie, I believe, who is now biggie.co.nz.
Yep, that's correct.
Mate with
Mike from Biggie, and myself and Josh and Luke and another DJ Ether, another one Perrin.
Yes.
And Koski, Mike's brother, we all had Shadow Systems, which was basically it was live only, really, live electronica. We used to put on parties back in the day, a lot of all ages parties for the kids back then.
Which is really popular, I think. It's a really cool sort of group, the underages, because they're not all boozed up or anything like that. They come along actually because they enjoy the music and they go ape.
Yeah,
they go bananas,
they're screaming because they like it, not because they're absolutely pissed and can't tell what's going on.
Oh, no, I'm definitely hearing you there. Now, I've just got a couple more questions here for you. I'll tell you what, how about cock-ups? Because you are Antiform as a live act, have you had any sort of really embarrassing cock-ups where, someone's maybe dropped out of time or a speaker's, a plug's fallen out somewhere and you've had to do a mad dash?
Yeah, I actually had a whole lot of channels turned off when we were sound checking for a certain gig down in Fubar. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was a Breakers Delight live edition, and they were still turned off when we went to play our set. And of course, we changed to a new song, and nothing came out. And we're like, what's going on? And I was a little bit chopped at the time, and it was like taken back, going, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. And we actually, Daniel Farley was in the booth behind us, and Josh didn't know what was going on. He turned around to Daniel and went, what did you do? And he spazzed out at him. I was like, no, sorry, it's me. I got to turn everything back on. And
how long did that take?
That was a good sort of 10 seconds of what's 10 going
seconds.
on.
Oh, the sweat would have been pouring. Now, a question I actually should have asked from the very start is, how does Antiform all work? There's three of you. Tell us how it all works. Like, who's doing what when you're doing your live performance?
It's a bit mixed up, really. Josh normally does leads and bass lines. He's the main keyboard man.
Yes.
Luke's got a lot of vocal samples, breakdown effects, things like that, as well as he had scratching to the mix as well. I also do bass lines and a lot of mid-rangey sounds, but I do the overall mix down of the set, and obviously Cam and Sam, vocals and doubles and guitar.
Yes. I tell you what, it is very cool. From a punter perspective, I've actually been to a few events and stuff with you guys there. It's quite a setup that you've got with the keyboards, the laptops, the CDJs. You on a big old bass. I just love that. You're just on a bass. What's going on, mate? Love it. How long have you played bass for?
I'm a crap bassist, really, but
I hear you get into a bit of punk, back in your old school days.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to play in a punk band or two back in the day, and I started playing when I was about 16, 17, I think. Yep. So it's been a while now. If I count my age backwards.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. I'll lose myself.
Now we're talking to Brendon from Antiform, 1/4, I'll actually say, of a live electronica New Zealand group. Just released your album, A City of Exile. It's out in the stores now. Any tracks on there which are really sort of, any tracks on there that are a little bit, you really like, or or are really special to you, or anything like that? Or maybe a track which you just want to go. You got a bite to listen to this.
I quite Ease the Pressure's one for me that I put blood, sweat and tears into that track.
Ease the Pressure, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. Ease the Pressure. Yep.
It's I think it's number 7.
Number 7.
It might be a bit later in the album than that actually.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
It might be number 7.
Number 7. Okay, look.
Or 8.
I'm going to wind this up, this little section up, just for with 3 listener questions. Now you're going to have to answer them for yourself and for the other boys. Okay, so you can do whatever the hell you like because they're not here.
Alrighty.
Okay, now Texter would like to know, how do you like your eggs?
Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict?
That's for all of us.
Yeah,
by a long shot.
The Benny. Yeah, no, see, I'm a real. Yeah, it's all about the hollandaise sauce.
Yes, for sure.
How many ladies have you pulled been famous and all?
Well, I would like to say I haven't attributed any to being famous, really. But,
no groupies or anything like that?
Plenty of, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Sometimes you don't know whether it's just because you're famous or you're not.
Yeah.
And, so you kind of, I can't really put a figure on it.
So would you call yourself out of the group, the band? Would you call yourself the ladies' man, or would you actually put that title on one of the others?
I'm putting that title on Luke.
Is it? He is. I knew it.
He's the one. He's the one that always gets the girl screaming in front of him, going. Yeah.
Oh, so this is dashing good looks and debonair ways.
Yeah.
Also, what is the craziest shit you guys have done on a big night out? I know it's a pretty generalised one.
Yeah, it's normally it's not so much generalised. It's more, can I remember that?
I will leave it that one. And then one that is Luke BTW.
I think I scaled a construction site once, but. Yeah.
Yeah, you just...
And I got some photos of it, I think, somewhere. That was a drunken
interviewing Brendon from Antiform in the studio. Last one from a texter, and we were actually having a little laugh about this off here. What is Antiform's favourite sexual position? Now, you can maybe...
But I said before, I couldn't... I don't know the names of them, but it's the one with the you splay their legs right back and get the perfect angle.
Perfect, nicely.
Just to get the G-spot right.
Yeah, get the buzz. Anyway, thank you very much, Brendon, for coming on in.
Thank you.
3 more questions for you,
right,
and they're quick fire. How tall are you?
5'6".
What colour eyes do you have?
Brown.
And what is your preferred size for boobs?
I'm not that picky actually. C's a good.
C.
Yeah. B's and C's. I'm not. I'm not a man that discriminates against large breasts. So.
That's good. I love it.
I like all of them. Man.
Oh, nice one. So there we go. We have just concluded a neat little interview there with Brendon. Of course, give your album a bit of a plug while I type in here.
Alrighty. What can I say about it? If you haven't heard it, we've got lots of collaborations on there. The likes of Tikitana, you probably heard that one before, and we've done one with Julia Deans, Angelo Munro from the Bleeders, a fella called Awakening State is actually a rock and electronic crossover guy from Canada, touring States, etc. Who else did we collaborate with? Agent Alvin.
Yes.
Collaboration with him. We've got a track with Niche and Ethical on there, which was previously released on vinyl, I think.
How cool is that, getting stuff pressed on vinyl, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, there we go. Go out and buy the album City of Exile. I'd say it'd be in all music stores.
Yeah, it's in the likes of Real Groovy, JB Hi-Fi.
What about the Warehouse?
Yes, it is in the Warehouse.
Good.
So I remember being told it was sold out in Warehouse Gisborne.
Fantastic, of all places,
but,
eh?
We keep restocking, so...
get that CD burner going on. Anyway, there we go. Go and buy the album City of Exile. I unfortunately do not have a copy in the studio, so I'm just going to play one of your old ones. One of the old ones, Underground. This one is coming at you. Sonic Drive time is 12 minutes to 6. I'm going to draw a winner for the CD of the week, which unfortunately is not Antiform. It is Claude Van Stroke. I know, eh? Oh, the big O.
Did you guys get a copy to give away?
No, we got nothing. That's okay though.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll tell you what would be great though is if you are able to do it, and I will not hold you to it because I know you're very busy. One copy signed by all of you guys, and then we can do that as a big grand prize.
Yep, we'll try and get that done.
Yep, and I'll even do something. So here we go. Here's an old school one, Underground.
I remember this one.
Hey, what are you playing in this part? What are you doing in here?
During the live set, bass lines in this one.
Bass lines. Here we go. There we go. That's Brendon from Antiform. You got Sonic Drive. Almost time for Criminal Cuts with Nick Collins. Keep it locked. Hello, is that the another part of Antiform?
That is me.
Luke, this is DJ Shay checking in with you. We didn't catch your text while I was talking to Brendon before. How are you?
Oh, really? Oh, no way. Am I on the air?
I got them now just as we finished the
Am I on the air right now?
For legal purposes, yes, we are.
Yay! Hello, everybody. How you going?
Mate, I tell you what.
Sorry about that, dude. I'm currently on a bus, man. I'm on a bus and I've got to catch a flight to Christchurch at 8:45 for some work I'm doing down there. So yeah, real sorry I missed the interview, but I'm glad Bruce was there.
I tell you what, he flew the flag for you very nicely. Flew the flag for Antiform beautifully, and I must congratulate you while I've got you on the phone. That's all right, Luke.
Yeah, man, I feel like such a failure right now.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure the listeners will understand.
Now, a question that I did ask Brendon, and I said, how many ladies have you pulled, been famous and all? Now,
that's a wicked question.
It is actually a good question.
I don't know if you can remember, dude.
I can count them on one hand.
You can count. Well, actually, Brendon has said to me that you are actually the ladies' man out of the group.
Yeah, come on, fess up.
Yeah, do what we can, you know. I mean, Brendon are both the single guys out of the group, so
yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty easy going, and I'm not really that sort of, I'm not really that sort of dude. But if the opportunity came along, I'd surely jump at the chance.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm going to support you on that as well. I would jump at the chance too. As DJ and personality, I have actually never ever pulled a chick for being famous or known ever.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it happens, man. It really does. but you know, sometimes you gotta act like a bit of a sieve and weed out the crazy ones. But you know, not everybody's crazy. I've had my spouts before in the past, but you know, I don't know. I guess more power to them if they're keen. You know, I don't know. Really hard question, mate.
No, it's not actually too hard. Now, I tell you what. Just while we're all here, the three of us. You're missing two other people, but there's three of us here. When was actually your first official live gig as Antiform?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was at Breakers Delight down at. It would have been Breakers Delight at. I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
It might have been Coherent. Used to be called Mix. K Road there.
I don't think
I think that was our very first live gig there. So
I don't think we played a live down
from
there.
memory, anyway. That would have been in like 2003 or 2004, around that date.
I always remember the one you guys did at the St. James. Man, that was...
Yeah, that would have been our first, probably.
Was that the chemistry?
It would have been a Deep Art and Funky or one of those at the St. James.
I think it was a chemistry,
It was an Our House.
Was it?
It still stands out in my memory,
house.
I
Yes.
remember that.
Hey, now, we're running out of time here, Luke. I really am sorry we didn't catch your text message or else it would have been great to have you on the phone while we interviewed both of you. But
No, that's cool, man. All good, man. Thanks for calling, man. Seriously, and I'm really sorry to all the listeners. A big time failure, but I'm going to catch a flight soon. So yeah.
Now you've got 20 seconds to sum up your album, A City of Exile, and sell it to the listeners. Why should they buy it? Your time starts now.
It's an eclectic mix of too many genres tried to be packed into one little thing. So, you know, and I don't know, there's something for everybody on it, so that's why I think you should buy it.
Yeah, well said.
I don't know.
Well said. Thank you very much, Luke. Look, I'll definitely catch up off air in my private time, and we'll have a beer or something like that. Chinwag.
Yeah, cool, bro. Yeah, cheers for calling, and I'm real sorry I didn't make it up there, but I'm glad Brendon was there, and sorry once again, man.
No, look, don't be at all. Don't be at all. Business is business.
Busy times out at the moment, so yeah, cool, bro. All right.
Lovely, you have a great one out there, Luke. See you soon, eh?
You too. Cheers, Shay. I'll catch you later.
Nice. There we go. Hello. We actually got him.
Yes.
I think
nice.
the only thing left to say is really thank you very much. And